Hello and welcome to another Force 5 tutorial video. Today we're going to be talking about a new feature that we're pretty excited about, and that is merge surveys. First things first, you want to make sure that you're running at least version E27D3. You can check that when you have Force 5 open, checking at the top here. The last few numbers should be E27D3 or higher. With that being said, I've went ahead and prepared two surveys that will merge together. There's a couple of prerequisites that you got to keep in mind. First and foremost, you've got to be able to open both of the surveys. What this means is you either have to make both of them yourself, or your license is going to have to cover the other surveyor doing it. If you have any questions about this, give us a call, but the long story short on that is you and the other surveyor both have to agree to allow each other to open surveys from the other surveyor. Again, if you have any questions, give us a call in the office. We'll be happy to discuss this with you. The other requirement here is that both surveys have to use the same template. You can check and see what template a survey uses here in the survey management screen by selecting the survey, and then on the bottom in the description we highlight what template that survey uses. So as you can see, I've got survey 1 and survey 2, and they both use the same CS condensed template. Now just for demonstration, I've put a small amount of data in the holodeck and superstructure section of both of these. And we're now going to go ahead and add a finding. And a finding for hull. I'll just put survey 1 finding, survey 1 recommendation. And just for good measure, we'll go ahead and put a photo in. Now we'll switch over to survey 2. Of course, this is all for demonstration purposes. Under normal circumstances, you would have another surveyor that would be doing one or the other, or maybe both of the surveys. Survey 2 finding and survey 2 recommendation. And again, we'll go ahead and put a unique photo in here. Okay, so now you can see we've got data, some in the same section, namely the STEM section here. They both, survey 1 and 2, both have data here. Survey 1 has got data in hull, survey 2 doesn't, and survey 2 has transom data, and survey 1 does not. They each have a finding, and they each have a photo. Now in this demonstration, we're just going to go ahead and merge these two together so I can demonstrate what it looks like. In order to actually do the merge, the first step is to get here into your survey management window where you can see both of the surveys. Go ahead and select the one that you want to be the primary survey. The way you can think about this is there's some things that get merged where one is going to have to take priority over the other. And by that I mean its data will be shown up top first. Or perhaps things like bookmarks will only be applied from the primary survey. In this case, I'm going to use survey 1 as my primary. Then at the bottom here, I'm going to press merge surveys. And it's going to ask, do you want to merge with another survey? Of course I do. And you'll see now that survey 1 gets highlighted, and any other surveys that are eligible to be merged into it are going to show here. I'm going to go ahead and highlight survey 2, and select merge selected after I put a check here. I put a check by double clicking. You now see that survey 2 becomes yellow. So it's showing us that we're going to merge survey 1 as the primary because it's red, and survey 2 as the secondary survey because it's yellow. It's worth noting, you can merge more than 2 surveys together at this point. I'm going to go ahead and leave Show Merged Report here, and like I said, press the Merge Selected button. It's going to confirm that we want to do this. Of course we do. And I know there's not a lot of data in either one of these, but the merge actually happens very quickly. It's not a very time-consuming process. It gives us this little report at the end, which gives you all the details about what exactly has been merged. When we press continue, it'll confirm that the merge has been completed, and you'll see we've got a new survey. Now, the merged survey is going to take the name of your primary survey, and it's going to append merge to the end, just for clarity. If we go ahead and take a look at this, starting with Hull, this is where survey 1's data was, but nothing from survey 2. And it just pulled that straight over along with the finding. If we go to STEM, which both survey 1 and survey 2 had data, you'll see they just added survey 2's data to the bottom. But they also labeled which survey this data came from. You may or may not want to leave that there. That's entirely up to you in preference. But from our end, we felt it important to label who exactly entered what data. If you'd like, you can pull this information out and edit this still just like any other survey to get however you want. And of course on Transom, which only had data from survey 2, that is also here. Also our A finding on the STEM, which was from survey 2, came over. And if we check our photos, we'll see we have both the photos entered from survey 1 and survey 2. At this point, it's just a normal survey like any other, and you can continue to work on it or edit it as you see fit. You can even merge it with yet another survey at this point. I hope everybody's found this video enlightening, and if you have any questions on it, you can feel free to send us an email at info@force5.org or give us a call in the office. We're always happy to hear from our surveyors. Thank you very much. Have a great day.